Hey guys, what's
Hey.
going on? I'm Julia.
I'm Kady.
Hi, I'm Jimmy.
And I'm Garrett.
And today we are doing a Digital Defenders episode. And we're going to introduce two members of our Tekie Geek team. They're very important to us, Garrett and Jimmy.
Nice. Thank
Very
you.
good. Thanks.
Guys, why don't you tell us about a normal day for you at a client, or if you go to like a new office and you have a job, like what's a normal day for you?
Sure. Our day usually starts back here at the office at Tekie Geek. Typically, we're going to gather our tools first thing in the morning. We'll usually go to our storage unit, make sure we have all the equipment ready. We'll proceed to the job site, and I mean, it depends on what it is. It's so varied.
We kind of know what we're doing. We'll go and probably look at the job, evaluate it, and then pretty much from there we'll know what's in store.
Okay, that sounds good. So why don't you guys tell us how you started out at this job?
Okay. I think I've been here 6-7 years already
That's
at
a while.
Tekie Geek. Yeah. And at first it was pretty much a lot of installs, a lot of camera jobs, getting on the field and pretty much running a lot of cable in attics, basements, whatever it takes.
So like whoever called the office, I guess you went to their place and you.
Right. Again, we would probably go there first and look at the job and then evaluate it and see what we need and put them on the schedule and take it from there.
Were you alone when you first started, or?
No, I actually had I think my first day on the job was with Rob.
Oh, Rob. Rob is
Rob.
another field tech at Tekie Geek.
Love Rob.
Yeah.
Shout out,
Good
Rob.
guy. Yeah, shout out to Rob.
Yeah, my first day was with Rob, and I think it was at Waterside. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
We did all their cameras at Waterside. Yeah, that was fun in the heat.
In the hot. Yeah, they have to work out in every weather condition
That sounds like
possible.
fun.
Much, yeah. Rain or sun. Yeah.
How about you, Garrett? What about you?
Yeah, I think I started Tekie Geek. I've been here about 3.5 years. I initially started working down at the desk, the help desk with the other guys. They kind of transitioned me into a bit of a hybrid role. But now, for the most part, I'm out in the field. I think when I first started.
Now you're a manager, right?
Now I'm manager. Yeah. Yeah. So I do a lot of the back end stuff. Programming and just getting things on the schedule, making sure the day flows as it should. But I'm obviously always the second hand, ready to help Jimmy as needed.
Nice.
All right, question for the both of you. Would you rather be on the field or work on tickets?
To be honest with you, I can't do the jobs that these guys do downstairs. I can never sit at a desk. I have no patience. Yeah, I like.
Well, they're 24/7.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they have to be on top
That's true.
of everything down there. It's definitely different from your guys' job.
Definitely.
But I think the both of you guys have some pretty important jobs,
Absolutely.
Oh, thanks.
because I don't think they would be able to do what you guys do.
Definitely
vice
not.
versa. Yeah, I couldn't sit at a desk.
Right?
Everyone supports the company in different ways.
Yes. We all have different roles, and we all wear different capes.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, it's a good sound effect here. Yep, yep.
I wouldn't mind having an office up here, though.
Well, every time you're done with a job, you come up here and you hang out,
Yeah,
Get your
get a-
coffee.
What's
Get a
the
few
end of the
snacks.
day?
Yeah.
leave for a haircut.
That's pretty much our lunchtime.
Only on Thursdays.
It's okay.
That was a jab at Jimmy.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
What do you guys enjoy the most about working at Tekie Geek?
Probably the snacks that are always readily available.
I could agree. When it comes to going on a job site, even though it is a lot of work and it's stressful and it probably puts a lot of strain on your body, aka Rob, what do you think would be like a positive outcome of the job, like a job, like a normal day? What would be your favorite thing that you did that day?
There definitely is some benefit to, I'm going to say a lot of benefit to, just seeing a project come together and seeing just the appreciation on the client's face, whether it's they needed like camera setup or just a simple issue with their computer, and I was just on site available to help them. There's definitely something, a level of appreciation that I get from seeing other people happy with a job well done.
How sweet. What about you, Jimmy?
I would have to say starting a job from beginning to end and really seeing your work, pay
Come
off.
together,
Yeah.
A lot of people don't see what we do. A lot of our work gets covered up.
Behind the scenes.
Mhm.
Yeah, but building racks and seeing everything come together, really pays off. You got to like what you do.
for
Yeah,
sure.
and then of course afterwards, all the customers that come in and recognize your work.
Yeah.
Well, that too. We're pretty much one-on-one with the customers. We're there. They
Yeah.
see us every day, every other day. We kind of build a relationship with them.
Good.
In a
Bringing
way,
face to the work.
I was going to say, in a way, we kind of are the face of the company because we're the
Well,
ones
you're
the
the ones that
clients
go
will
out.
actually physically see.
Right. Well, whenever we go to like a client to like do sales or marketing, they always talk about Jimmy and Garrett.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Growing up, did you guys think that you will be working in IT?
Not
No.
at all.
Definitely not.
What
But
do you
What
think?
made you guys transition to this career path?
I think I worked for a company, I'm going to say 20 years ago, I was in the field of IT, and I was an installer. Then I was a mechanic, and that didn't work out. And Mike offered me a spot at Tekie Geek, and I'm really glad I took it. It's a wonderful company.
Aw.
Yeah,
It is.
Well,
Mike's-
Jimmy wears many hats.
Mike's a really good
He does
guy.
everything. He knows how to do everything, fix anything. If I need my car fixed, Jimmy is getting a call.
Listen, he's a jack of all trades, but a
Mhm.
master of all. I've realized.
Master of it all.
Thank you. Yeah,
True.
I wish.
You are.
You are.
Very
Definitely.
nice.
You too, Garrett.
Yeah,
I'm
you
just
too.
thinking about you.
Yeah.
Hoping some of Jimmy's skill will just like rub off on me a little bit.
Learn it. You learn it.
You guys balance each other out really well.
Mhm.
I think so.
Personality wise,
That's
too.
for sure.
Well, I'll be honest. I couldn't do the things he does on the field. A lot of people will come up and I forgot my password. I can't sign into this. I pretty much
He just
pointed
turns
over to
around.
Garrett. Yeah, he's my guy.
That's good. So you need balance when
Yeah.
you're.
Honestly,
you're
on
out
the other
there.
hand, there are times where I look at Jimmy and I'm like, glad I'm not the one up on that ladder doing that, or buck a truck or whatever.
Oh, so you guys have like separate roles when you go
yeah,
on
definitely.
jobs.
Jimmy,
Pretty much. Yeah. I'm the one who's gonna balance on the roof,
Jimmy's like the cat. He's got 9 lives.
and
He's the dummy.
I didn't say that. You said that.
Garrett makes everything work.
Jimmy's the dummy and Garrett's the brains.
I'm the
Well,
Okay.
brain.
Jimmy, I did see you up in the trees the other day.
Yo,
Trees, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a climber.
Yeah.
So the next topic that I want to talk about is Verkada cameras. They are partners of ours, and they do have AI detection, high quality cameras. Can you guys tell us more about that so our clients and our new viewers can understand more about this brand?
I'm gonna give that. To you,
Sure.
Garrett. Yeah.
Yeah, Verkada's a great brand. They obviously make cameras, but they do a lot more than that. But their key features are they have really high quality cameras that have lots of AI tools that just help our clients really keep track of everything that's going on their sites. They also do alarms, just a lot of good stuff.
What are some of like the differences? Like, say I was to buy a regular camera out at Best Buy versus a Verkada camera. Why would I want to buy a Verkada camera?
Definitely the quality of the picture is going to be night and day. But as far as like AI, for instance, they do like motion tracking, so you can see at a glance not only where someone is but where they've been, as well as facial recognition. So if you
That's a
had,
big one.
yeah, facial
Yeah.
recognition is huge these days. Let's say if you were a property owner and you knew of someone that you didn't necessarily want on the property. If you had a picture of them or you caught a picture from your camera, you could actually upload it to the system and get an alert every time they enter the premises. So that's definitely a key feature that a lot of people go for.
Yeah,
There
I
are
would
a lot
say-
of filters with that camera, right? Like, let's say you notice someone suspicious wearing a blue cap. You could type that into that system and it'll bring up everyone wearing a blue cap and you choose the time or
exactly.
Right,
Which
it'll
is-
break it down for you. So
Right.
it's pretty much less time of scrolling through hours and hours of video, of
Right.
recorded video. You pretty much type in what you're looking for, and the camera's gonna separate it and
Yeah.
show you.
I know that it also notifies, like, say for the facial recognition thing, like if you, I guess, set it to a certain setting, they can get like your boss can get notifications who comes into work
course,
late,
yeah.
which car is speeding.
As a matter of fact, I think our boss does that.
Yes, he does.
If you, for
Um,
instance, let's just say, totally hypothetical, had a specific blue truck that you wanted to keep track on that pulled into the lot every day, and you wanted to know what time
It left.
that's definitely a feature that you could set
Thanks,
up.
Verkada, for the
I'm-
intercom.
Speaking of, it also has motion and air quality too, because I know vaping is a huge thing with some bosses. So I know with
And
the
schools.
Verkada cameras,
Schools
they're
too.
they're able to detect whether someone's vaping in the bathroom or
Oh,
something.
yeah, I would imagine.
So
you
in
could-
case you do want that, you should contact Tekie Geek, and we'll
That's right.
We'll get everybody with a vape
yeah.
out.
And I'll be honest, every camera that I installed has yet to go out.
That's true.
Big up to Verkada.
Let's knock on that wood. No, I'm kidding. But I know that they have like fisheye lens,
Mhm.
right? Is that like normal for a camera to have a fisheye lens?
It's definitely not a new invention, but the fisheye lens on their camera specifically, you would think it's like 4 cameras in one. It's really
Yeah,
cool.
so that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like, I think it captures more like surface area.
Yeah, it's kind of like a full 180, depending on how
That's
you.
good.
how
It's
you
good
mount
for
it.
businesses on like busy streets.
Right.
So like in Staten Island by St. George Theater, like there's so many incidents that go on, on that side of the island. And it's just like, you don't know what's going to go on like outside your business. So to have a camera outside at all times, plus like I know if someone was trying to destroy the camera can retain the content for
Like
at
that
least
footage.
like
Yeah. So actually, jumping off of that, our Verkada cameras will send data directly to the cloud as it records. So
oh, okay.
even if the camera is tampered with, let's say someone decides to take a sledgehammer to it, it'll send footage up until the very point that it's turned offline. So you're not going to miss any footage just by destruction of property. It's all recorded,
I think that's a major
and sent up as it.
benefit, I think, because a lot of times it's when people are trying to vandalize
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
a business
Mhm.
and then say, it's like your phone, say like your phone cracks and then the last time you updated your phone or backed up your phone
Mhm.
was 2 weeks ago
Mhm.
and then you have no
Yeah,
information
that's your
for
last
2
backup
weeks.
point. That's
So
it.
it's like, it's good for backing up purposes.
Now in the cloud, everything stays indefinitely.
Typically, it depends on, I believe, the license that you have with Verkada,
Mhm.
but you do get a pretty reasonable amount of saved footage, depending on the client's needs.
Okay, and now correct me if I'm wrong. Does all camera contains 4K 1080p?
4K is going to be the resolution.
Mhm.
The Verkada cameras, I believe, do record at 4K, and it's usually like 60 FPS is the frames per second.
Okay, so basically high definition,
definition.
that you're getting.
Whatever that means.
In layman's terms, it's going to be high definition. If you
Yes,
were-
compared to most cameras. Yeah.
you look at that picture quality, you're basically looking at as high quality as your eyes can
Right.
see.
Can you also talk about night vision too? Because a lot of people think they generally think things happening throughout the day
Mhm.
with sunlight. But can you talk about more about the night vision and how the quality is with the Verkada cameras?
Yeah, so night vision, kind of like what you would see in the superhero movies. Everything kind of changes. Everything kind of changes color. So that's the camera kicking on its infrared light, which pretty much works better at night to help you see. Basically enhances the quality of everything that the camera is normally looking at. So it almost looks like it's daylight through the lens of the camera.
Perfect. Mm-hmm.
So would you guys say like a lot of our clients use Verkada?
Yeah, we definitely have a recent uptick of clients
Recently.
using-
You've been setting up a lot of Verkada cameras, right?
Yes.
I guess the clients are really seeing the difference
Yeah.
as opposed to the old equipment. This new equipment is by
It's
far.
definitely
Yeah.
high quality, and it's worth the price.
For sure.
Yes.
It is.
Because it
Same
also
thing
has,
with our services.
sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
Well,
It
that's-
also has intercom too, which is perfect for a business.
Yeah. It does integrate well with their intercom and the rest of their alarm systems.
Oh yes. Let's tell the audience how easy it is for us to get into work. We walk in. I'm holding my phone. All I have to do is look into the camera, and the door
I'm up.
opens.
That's it.
It's like automatic.
You
like,
forget your PIN, just put your face to the
you
camera and
just
it
look
unlocks
in
the
the
door.
camera. So it is very efficient and
Let
cool.
me ask you: does everybody's phone ring when that intercom rings?
Yes.
Everybody's-
Yes.
Okay.
We
Good
all
to
get
know.
Yes.
notifications when the doorbell rings, and we all can see clear as day who it is,
Okay.
especially
Nice.
when it's flowers at my door.
Is that when you don't?
Oh my God, I can't.
So one project that we're actively working on now that is something I personally never thought I would be doing is we've set up some solar powered cameras in the neighborhood.
Ooh, do tell.
So we
Thanks
are
to South Shore Bid.
South Shore Bid.
What is
We
the
partner
South
with
Shore
the-
bid? What does that stand for?
South Shore Business Improvement District.
Yes, good job.
So fundamentally, we've taken our
Big
Verkada
shout out
cameras.
to Anthony.
Anthony Rupp.
We've taken our Verkada cameras that we all know and love so well, and we've basically tied them into a solar panel and put it out in the sun for power, and that just lets us view cameras from places that you normally wouldn't be able to view.
Like where?
So we have.
You have a couple around the neighborhood.
You see them? Give them a wave.
Give him a wave.
We're watching.
We're watching. Yeah. Tekie
So
Geek
they
is patrolling.
basically, so they get energy from the sun. You're saying
Yes.
that's
Yeah.
cool.
Everyone's going to be on the lookout now.
Science.
When you see that big solar panel up there,
That's
somebody's
really
watching you.
cool. That's really cool. So what did you guys do today at work?
Today we were at Gerald Peters opening up his new jewelry store.
Mm.
Very nice. Very nice. How's it coming along? How's the job?
Definitely coming along. They definitely need a lot of work from us, but we've been working on that for how long? A few months?
I'm gonna say
When did we start?
2 months
2 months, maybe more.
on and off, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
process is going quick though. Every time I walk by, I
Oh,
peek
that's right.
inside. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
There's always some ups and downs.
Right, of
for
course.
sure.
It's getting everybody on the same page.
Mhm.
Dealing with all the companies, the contractors,
Right,
the
different
electricians,
trades.
the plumbers, your IT guys, trying to get them all on the same page and in order. It's tricky.
Now, what's it like working with those companies? Like the electricians and the contractors?
Don't get Jimmy started on electricians.
Everybody knows how I feel about electricians. It's fun when you go out and you meet new people.
Yeah.
You know,
Mhm.
you're all at the same job. You're all in it together, and pretty much everybody just wants to get on with their day and just finish the job.
Right.
Really.
Yep. You just want to see your work be done
That's
and
it.
the customer be happy. That's it.
Yeah.
Right?
I pretty
That's the
much
most
want to get
important
in and
thing.
get out.
Get in, get out. That's
Yeah.
like us.
And
during
drink
the
your
day.
coffee.
Yeah.
We just want to leave.
And some Modelo's.
No, we love work. Got some
Rock
beers.
on.
Crack some beers open.
Yeah. I
Um,
like working at Flagship.
I
Flagship
wonder
is the
why.
best. Yeah. Shout out to Flagship.
Shout out Flagship. We love all of our clients. And Jimmy and Garrett are pleased to be working
Definitely.
with them.
Yeah, Mikey's the man.
He is.
But I think that is coming to an end. That is a wrap for our podcast today.
Thank you for
wrap.
joining us.
Thanks,
for having us.
Jimmy. Thanks,
you.
Garrett.
This was fun.
Yeah.
And I think we will see you next time on the Digital Defender. We will see you next time on the Digital Defenders podcast. Make sure you like and subscribe and comment.
Bye, guys.
See you.
Thank you.
Thank you.